Kirstie Allsopp has caused controversy after another post on her Twitter. Taking to the social network, now known as X, the location star landed in hot water after a revelation about her 15-year-old son Oscar Hercules. The TV presenter let her teenager travel across Europe without her, joining a 16-year-old friend. Fans think the 52-year-old's child, shared with partner Ben Andersen, is too young to be interrailing around the world for 3 weeks. One complained she would have never forgiven herself if things had gone wrong on the youngster's long trip. You can't wrap them up in cotton wool, but it can be a dangerous world and 15 is not mature enough for all encounters, another wrote on X. However, Kirstie was quick to defend herself and Oscar, who turned 16 today, about their 9-stop journey. For obvious budget reasons, interrailing isn't on the cards for everyone, but in this increasingly risk-averse world it's vital that we find any ways we can to give our children the confidence that only comes from trusting them, she tweeted. If we're afraid, our children will also be afraid. If we let go, they will fly. Kirstie, who also shares 18-year-old Bay Atlas with Ben, also clapped back at comments saying she wouldn't let her child travel if they were female. She said she was no stranger to traveling. Sexual assault is far more likely to come from someone you know than a stranger, and boys are more likely to have a violent interaction with a stranger than girls, she added. According to the European network, minors require parental permission to interrail. Kirstie's no strange to a Twitter controversy, only recently coming under fire for a post that some aren't ready to leave home yet. She penned on the Elon Musk-owned website. If you don't know that dishwashers require both salt and rinse aid, and that dishwashers, washing machine, and tumble dryers have filters that must be regularly cleaned, you aren't ready to leave home, much less rent, or buy your own home. But Kirstie's comments sparked anger, with one follower replying, based on the assumption that people already have these in their home. Some aren't as fortunate, and use good old-fashioned hands to wash dishes and dry clothes around the house, costs less and takes up less space. Privileged comment there. Another chimed in. I didn't have a dishwasher, or a tumble dryer until I was 30. I left home at 19. A further critic added. I've had my dishwasher 18 years. I know it says it needs salt and rinse aid, but I've never put any in. It still washes my dishes just fine. It's all BS to try and sell you more you don't need. Meanwhile, a fourth pointed out. You can dispense with salt and rinse aid if you use the appropriate all-in-one tablets. Many dishwashers have a specific setting for not requiring salt or rinse aid. Filters though, definitely. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.